everyone, it's Jen at Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, I want to show you how to make really quick and easy window cards with the new Eastern Medallions framelits. I'm defining a window card as something that has a little opening on the front that allows you to peek through to the inside. I know everybody has different names for things, but that's what I define a window card as, or at least what I'm calling these projects that I'm going to show you today. So there's a couple of different ways that you're going to be able to accomplish this look of a window. So this one has an opening direct to the card, and then this one has a little, what I would call a screen or a filter. So you've got your vellum then acting as just that little extra something between the opening and the card. So let's take a look at some fun ideas for you. So the Eastern Medallion framelits will be available for sale beginning May 2nd. They're going to be a part of the larger bundle that is part of the Eastern Palace Suite. Stampin' Up! Is releasing 2 exclusive bundles that will be actually part of the products will be part of the new catalog. These bundles will not be. The way that they're packaged is exclusive to May, and each one of those bundles has free product. But in the larger bundle, you have the medallions that coordinate with the Eastern Beauty stamp set. And in a previous video, I talked about the importance of just playing with these because they layer in so many fun ways, so many different pieces layered together to give you really unique and different images. So you really do just want to play with them. Also, you're going to find as you play with them is that some images, let me grab something here for just a second for you, don't cut the whole way through, and you wouldn't have known that till you started playing with them. Here you can see where they're raised, and you can either then leave them like that on your card, so position it exactly where you want it to be, and then just pop up the edges for little dimensions. Or you can easily come in here with a pair of snips and then just start to snip that image out. So that's just something that you can come in here, and it's just a quick little straight snip, and you can easily get those out. So you definitely want to be playing and mixing and matching. One of the things that I encourage you to consider adding to your Big Shot collection is the layering circles. These are a staple. I can't imagine living without these. We do have circles, ovals, squares, as well as our stitch framelits. But what you're going to find again is that many of these are going to work with the different images, and you're going to see how I use them to create some of my windows. And these are actually what are perfect for cutting holes into your cardstock so that you have that opening to see things through. So these are an invaluable asset, and you really definitely want to consider adding those. So let's start with a couple of the different projects. Let me put this back in my little bucket, and we'll set that off to the side. So for our first project, I have Sahara Sand cardstock. It is cut lengthwise from a sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So you've got 11 inches here and 4 1/4. And again, it's our Sahara Sand. This is the beautiful new Berry Blast. And then this is the Designer Series paper, the floral phrases paper that is in the in colors. And so to cut this, you're not going to adhere them down. You're just going to make sure you have them where you want them, and you're going to lay. You can either do 2 or 3. I was able to get all 3 through, just muscled it through a little bit. And I layered this medallion on it, and then I ran it through the Big Shot. Okay, so now I have these different layers here. I have a piece of our window sheet acetate. This is found in the Stampin' Up! Catalog and is sold as 12 by 12 sheets. And all I'm going to do now is I'm simply going, and it doesn't matter which layer you put it between. Oops. Keep a little Swiffer handy. This acetate does act, with the static, we'll pick up stuff. A little Swiffer will clean that right up. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that over that opening. And I'm going to put that over. And you could also use dimensionals to add more layers if you wanted to. And one more. So here I've got a piece of acetate, and so I've got this window through to the back. Now what I want to do is I want to take one of our gold vinyl stickers. These are part of those bundles that are being introduced, and these will be in both bundles. You have 2 sheets, each sheet, 4 sheets rather, 2 of each of the patterns and things like that. So these are great to work with. They're gold on one side, and then the sticky side happens to be silver, and that's the side that I want to work with. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to turn this upside down, and I'm going to position this within the opening of that window. So when I turn it over, I've got that really pretty silver medallion in my window. And when I open it up, they've got a pretty gold piece there, and I'll be able to write my message. And of course, I'll want to finish this off with some pretty ribbon, tiny little tag tied off to the side, and you'll see the actual finished card on my blog. But again, just a nice little way, and then this way I got the silver in place of the gold, and I had showed you that trick in a previous video. So that's one there. So let's do another fun one. So I told you to use a static sheet, and I didn't bring my little Swiffer static sheet here. So for this one, again, I have the lengthwise cut. I'm kind of in a lengthwise mode right now, but a lengthwise cut of Very Vanilla, 11 inches, 4 1/4. Have a piece of vanilla that is cut as wide as just under 4 inches. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. What I did for this one, and I don't know if you can see it real well there, if I tip it just a little bit in the light, I used the Gently Falling to emboss here, and then the Celebrations Duo, the one that says Celebrate down here. And a little extra tip for you with these to get a really deep impression. What I found is that if I shim it and make it really tight, when I roll it through, it will impress deeper, if that makes sense for you. And so again, for this one, what I did was I used the largest circle, and I layered those 2 through and ran it through the Big Shot, and that gives me this opening. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll put our adhesive. Position that over the window. Oh, sugar beets, I put my adhesive on the wrong side. So pretend like you didn't just see that. Thank goodness for ribbon and things like that where we're going to be able to hide it. But a little tip before you layer it all together, if you do indeed want to add any ribbon, you can go ahead then and feed it through to this layer before you layer it onto your card front. And I'll grab my adhesive remover at the end. Oh my goodness gracious. Or we'll just simply make another one and start over, but you'll be able to get the idea anyway of what I'm trying to do. So then this would go on to here, and then we're going to take more of our stickers. I never thought that I would be so enamored of stickers. I love these stickers for quite a few reasons. One, they're very easy to use. I can, just plop them on. They've got all their adhesive on them. They also stick very, very well, and so that's absolutely wonderful. I love just how they grab the paper, and all paper, whether it's textured, whether it's designer paper, whether it's something slick like the acetate, it just really grabs hold of it. So I love them for that, and I love that they coordinate with this product suite, so that just makes it a lot more fun. So this one had a little flower in the center of it, and that's not really the look I'm going for. I wanted something that was a little bit more formal. The other thing with these stickers is that many of them are layers. They're not the whole, so you can use bits and pieces of them, which is really fun. So we're going to go ahead and we'll put that one in the middle, and we'll go ahead and put that one on there. And now we have a very elegant, beautiful celebration card that was actually very, very quick and easy. You've got your pretty ribbon across, and this will be in the new catalog. We have our elements here, and then we just added a little bit of texture with the embossing folder. So that's another variation for you. So let's do another one, give you yet another idea. So for this one, I'm working with our cardstock vellum. And to create this window here, what I did was I took the largest circle from the medallions. There is 2 different circles that are the same size. One has triangles and one has diamonds on it. And I wanted to work with the diamonds, so they're there for you. And then again, there's two of these smaller pieces, one with diamonds and one kind of with leaf, like kind of a ovally shape to it, pointy oval, I guess you could call it. And I just laid them like that and ran them right through. What's really nice is that this outer ring of this circle, actually all of these circles, doesn't cut. Okay, that again is another reason why you're going to want your layering circles, because then that will help it cut the whole way through if indeed you want that as a separate, do I have one here? If you want that as a separate element. So that's where these layering circles and ovals are going to come into. Actually just layering circles. I guess you could put one inside an oval, but you can see where those are all going to fit then. So the layering circles again are absolutely a wonderful addition to this stamp set. So we have this piece here. Now what I'll do is, maybe I'll do it. Grab my trimmer off my table here. And we'll cut this. I think I cut this paper to 4x4 to start with, just to make sure. Oh, no, I want it a little bit under. So I want it just a little bit under 4 inches, because I don't want it to stick out the side, so I'm cutting it like 3 3/4 on either side. The length doesn't matter as much because the card is long, it's the width on either side. So we're going to go ahead and we'll put this in our window. Ugh. I want to put that down and then I'll come back in and add more adhesive. So I've got that element in my window. And now I can go ahead and put the whole thing on my card front. The paper that I'm working with here is from the new Daisy Delight bundle. Really, really pretty soft washed card. I love the look of this. And it goes perfectly with the new Tranquil Tide, which is what this cardstock is. And then I want to add an additional element to this card. What I have is I have a ring that I created with our Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. And I want to show you how I did that ring. In order to cut that ring, what I did was I first cut the largest scallop circle. And after I had cut that, then I went ahead and took the circle, and it just gives you a very, very delicate scalloped edge. So again, I cut a scalloped circle, and then I laid the next size circle down into it. And I did it that way because they don't layer. They're so close in size that I can't cut them at the same time. Many times you can create a ring. Let me show you. Let me get... So I can create a ring like this. If I put those on a cardstock, put them through at the same time, I'm going to get a ring. I'll have a bonus circle for later, but I'm going to get a ring, which is exactly how I did this Dapper Denim right here. Is I had a piece of denim, I laid a circle down, and I just created that to get that ring. So that's how you did that one. So now I have this pretty circle here. We'll go ahead and add our adhesive to it. And we've got this really pretty little glimmery circle around it. And now I have the start of a really pretty Christmas card. So I'm going to be finishing this up. So you're going to want to visit me at remarkablycreated.com to see these in their finished state. So you've got these ones. So come visit me again at remarkablycreated.com. If you'd like to see more projects like this, or you have great ideas for the bundles, just go ahead and comment below. Again, don't forget that the sales of these begin May 2nd, and on my blog I have 3 absolutely amazing ways for you to get your hands on these. A good way, a better way, and a best way. So you're going to want to be checking that out. Thanks for watching today, guys. Have an awesome, remarkable day, and God bless.